Hello, movie, TV, and entertainment fans. This is Ray, and this is my podcast, The Fandom Realm. It's time for another episode, and just as a reminder, I will only be doing podcasts for the foreseeable future. So if you can't watch, you can definitely listen, and you can also start listening on Google Podcasts. Just an update on the schedule. I will have a review to the first 3 episodes of Andor releasing on Friday or Saturday. This episode is episode 5 of the Fandom Realm podcast, and it's going to be about Uncharted. This review does contain some spoilers that may be rather significant, and I do just want to add I have not played the Uncharted video games. I am familiar with them, but I don't have that gamer background for all the knowledge that those folks might have. So we all know the movie's based on the video game series Uncharted. Just a quick summary, but the game is based on our main hero Nathan Drake, a treasure hunter who is recruited by another more experienced treasure hunter, Victor Sully Sullivan. Drake and his brother, who is lost at the start of the movie, are identified as descendants of English explorer Sir Francis Drake. In our movie, Nathan, played by Tom Holland, and Sully, played by Mark Wahlberg, are searching for $1 billion treasure of Ferdinand Magellan. However, Nathan and Sully aren't the only ones looking for the treasure. They're joined by the antagonists in the film, the rich and ruthless Moncada, played by Antonio Banderas, and his associate Braddock, played by Tati Gabrielle. Nathan and Sully do have an on-again, off-again, not-so-trustworthy associate, Chloe, played by Sophia Ali. The movie isn't perfect, but it also has several things going for it. First, it's a world-spanning edge-of-your-seat adventure, so we get to see different areas of the world. Personally, I really enjoy adventure movies that span the globe. It's also written well enough that it keeps you guessing about what is exactly going to happen. Yes, I know in the end they're going to find the treasure, but at least they know there are going to be some problems along the way. Of course, along the way we get to see some well laid out action pieces, like the scene jumping back into the airplane, which is shown on the trailer. And I hear a lot of people who are complaining about that scene, and while it wasn't that realistic, it was fun. And most importantly for me, it reminded me of the action you might see in a video game. I also really like the casting of Tom Holland as young Nathan Drake. I know this has been a problem for some people. This will really allow them to build on the franchise if they would like to add more installments. He's humorous, quick-witted, easygoing, and I like the charisma that he brings to the role of Nathan Drake. Everyone wants to root for Nathan Drake, and Tom Holland really fits that casting as a younger Drake. I do understand that many game enthusiasts wanted to see an older Drake, but I thought they did a good job here with Holland. His performance was good. I don't think he's really ever done a bad job in a movie. Now, whether or not the movies he's been in have been good or bad, that's a whole different conversation. One issue I do have with the movie is that I don't like the relationship between Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, or Nathan Drake and Sully. They really tried to pull off, I think, a father-son type relationship, but I never really felt that chemistry. To be honest, I really thought Tom and Mark's scenes together were very odd sometimes. They didn't seem to be working off of each other really well. It really felt to me like they were taping their scenes separately and then just cutting them together. It just seemed really forced, and I'm not really sure what was going on with that. I would have thought the two would have really worked off of each other really well, but I never got that chemistry. I do know a lot of people out there do say that they actually liked the chemistry between the two. It wasn't something that I was feeling, though. The other issue I have is that I really would have liked to see a bad guy antagonist that was more a little on the evil side, especially in a video game type movie. I just didn't think Moncada was evil enough and bad enough, and they killed him pretty early in the movie, before anything was resolved. I'm a real big fan of the idea that the good guy can only be as good as the bad guy is bad. And I really thought Moncada didn't really rise to that level. It was sort of like he was playing at being a bad guy. To wrap up this review, I'm going to give Uncharted a very positive B- grade. With a better big bad and a little more chemistry between Holland and Mark Wahlberg, the movie would have been probably a solid B. As for the video game movies, I thought it did a good job. I would rank it in my top 3 video game movies, along with Mortal Kombat and Sonic the Hedgehog. There's enough fun, adventure, and action that I think watchers will at least have fun. With that being said, it's time to go. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time on the Fandom Realm.